Welcome everyone. So I wanted to talk to you guys today about some equipment I use when making resin pins. I have this, which holds about 4 pin molds at once, and it's very useful to me because I am extremely clumsy and I usually wind up knocking them over before they're cured and make a huge mess, and I mess up the pin. So this right here fits 4 of the pin molds. However, the pin mold does stand on its own, so I don't necessarily need this, but because I'm clumsy and I have made lots of messes with my pins and messed them up, I find this extremely useful to me. Then I winded up having a huge pin order, and because this costs more than I was willing to pay to buy multiple of these, I ended up making this on my own, and this cost me about $7 to make. So I went to the Dollar Tree and I found a wooden canvas. This paper right here is also from the Dollar Tree, and it was some shelving paper, and these popsicle sticks also came from the Dollar Tree. It was a bag of them, and they're the large ones, so the sides of them, when I put them right here, they're higher up to help protect my molds a little bit better. So I measured them as far as I needed them, so now I can stick multiple molds in here and work on the molds. And I like it because, for me, because I am clumsy and because I do tend to not pay attention sometimes. So I like this, that I can work on this side of the board, work on my pin, and then I can just slide it in the space that it belongs to, so that I don't have to pick it up and I don't have to worry about what happened to my ink and what happened to the resin. And then I can just move this board wherever I need it to go in order for it to cure completely. So these sticks are glued down. I used the glue, the B6000 glue, and so these are really sturdy in there. They're really glued down. However, I would not put a whole lot of pressure on them, and I wouldn't stack things on top of them, but for what I need it for, this works really good. These are pretty sturdy. They don't move. They got a very thin line of glue on them, so that when I do put the glue pin in here, the resin pin, I'm sorry, when I put the resin pin in there, I don't have uneven pieces of glue, which will affect the leveling off of the resin. So I have very little glue. It's just on the popsicle stick, glued it down, and it works perfectly. So they're pretty strong, but like I said, I wouldn't put a whole lot of pressure on them, and I wouldn't stack things on top of them, but for what I need it for, it works really, really good. So stay tuned.